Hello there and welcome to our channel SSVM Transforming India. In today's video, we are going to talk about choices, but more importantly, ethical choices. In our course of life, we'll have to take many decisions. Personal ones, professional ones, big ones, small ones, maybe those that only impact us and those that impact many of us. There are some choices that could bring us applause and appreciation, but other ones that may cause dismay. Speaking of dismay, there have been some people who have made some not so ethical choices in their lives, and it has caused a lot of problems. One such story is about the Enron scandal. Have you heard of it? Enron is an energy commodities and services company based in the US, and it had been once considered one of the most important and innovative companies in that country. But unfortunately, it all came crashing down when it was discovered that the executives of the company had been lying on their financial reports. This caused a lot of their employees to lose their jobs and their life savings, and the reputation of the company was tarnished forever. Lying and cheating may be easy ways to get ahead of yourself at the moment, but it will all catch up to you and the consequences of it may be severe. So you may have learned that being honest is one of the most important aspects to making the right choices. But with honesty comes the power of responsibility. Have you heard about the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico in 2010? The spill was caused by a failure to properly maintain and operate the oil rig and resulted in one of the biggest offshore oil spills in the US history. It caused significant environmental damage and harm to wildlife and big economic losses for the local communities and businesses involved. If we do not take our responsibilities seriously, it can not only impact us, but the others around us as well. And the consequences for it can be far-reaching and long-lasting. Now for a story closer to home. The Nirav Modi scandal was a major fraud case in India between a famous jewelry designer and the Punjab National Bank. In 2018, it was discovered that Nirav Modi, along with a few of his associates, had obtained fraudulent loans from the bank by using fake letters of guarantee. This resulted in losses of over $2 million for the bank and was a major blow to the Indian banking system. In 2019, Nirav Modi was arrested and is currently facing extradition to India. Don't worry so much. Not all stories in this video are going to be about bad decisions. The next few stories are going to inspire us to take the good choices in life that will take us down the right path. Now let's look at an archery match that happened in Portugal between Sergio Garrido and Claudio Alves. In this final showdown match, Alves' trigger malfunctioned and it caused him to lose a lot of time, and he had to forfeit his shot. But in a class act, Sergio Garrido stepped up and took the decision to forfeit his own shot because he did not want to win the match in a default. Although he forfeited that shot, he eventually went on to win the match, and all the hearts of the crowd gathered there that night. Sergio Garrido is a true sportsman because he followed his heart and listened to his conscience to make a right decision. Our next story took place during a sports day race for grade 6 students in a school in the US and is unbelievably heartwarming. Among the runners was 11-year-old Ollie Chambers, who had Down syndrome. His thoughtful classmates joined hands and ran one step behind Ollie at all times. This great act of kindness left Ollie in disbelief, but he sprinted across to the finish line and won the race. Ollie's friends gave him a special gift that day, a taste of victory. We need not look far for such acts of kindness. The response of ordinary citizens, non-profit organizations, and businesses during the COVID-19 pandemic is a testimony to the values that we hold as a society. The pandemic presented us with numerous challenges, with a shortage of medical supplies and a limited healthcare system. But people came together to help in such difficult times. Volunteers distributed food and other essential items, and organizations helped by providing medical services. Outpour of generosity and support demonstrates the ethical values of empathy and compassion in our society and shows that when people come together, you can make a positive impact during difficult times. The response to COVID-19 highlights the power of collective action and the importance of ethical behavior during a time of crisis. Life always gives us a lot of options, but it is up to us to make the right choice and choose the wise path. I hope you have learned something about making the right decisions today. Thank you for watching and subscribe to us to see more such content.